let's delve in straight after. Let's kick it up with episode 7 of Digimon Adventure 2020, shall we? Okay, so episode 7 of Digimon Adventure landed this morning around 3 o'clock. I just managed to watch it, and of course I'm now just recording the thoughts review of the episode. So it somewhat opens up pretty much the recap of last week's episode of them meeting Mimi, and then how they were just resting near the beach pretty much, but behind some bushes because Taichi and Ko and Sora asked how far is the sea, and Palmon just said, well, it's just over there, and then past some bushes we see the sea. So Piamon digivolves into Birdramon and they start flying over the sea, but then gets attacked by a Gesumon, and then were rescued by Gomamon and got onto land again. And this is where we meet Joe. Joe's personality is slightly different from the original, but in some ways a good way, but a bit more, he is still the same. He is still focusing on studying, but he's more of the whole, he is focusing on studying, but he also gets a bit more frustrated as well if he can't study, because his new motto is, whoever controls summer controls the exams, and he's always wanting to study for entering exams. So that part of Joe is still there, still a thing in this continuity, where he still studies, but this time he's more crammed into studying, because the bag that I will assume in the original series was originally filled with rations and not books. This time, however, it's filled with books for studying. So you could tell. So that's the slight difference. We get a bit of a flashback halfway through when they finally decide to draw Getsumon out of the water and attack, but it backfires and Gomamon gets hurt. So we get a brief flashback of how Joe met Gomamon and how they were a bit more of a friendship, of how they looked after each other here and there. So when Joe's falling asleep, Gomamon puts him there and everything like that. And Joe just realized that right near the end, and that's where he digivolves into Ikakumon, and then pretty much there's the final battle. Now they're starting to swim towards the main area where they're going. So that was the episode. Yet again, we get to see the cool Digivolution sequence for Agumon that I was hoping Palmon would do as well. But Palmon and I think the others, apart from Yamato, I have a strong feeling Yamato, Gabumon's going to get a blue variation of Digivolution sequence like Agumon's. So those two are going to end up having those cool Digivolution sequences. I'm guaranteed. Definitely with Yamato appearing in next episode, in episode 8, is a strong indicator that it might be. Whereas Ikakumon, Kabuterimon, Piamon, Palmon, Gomamon, Tentomon will have just those blimps glow in blue and then grow into the next Digimon, while still saying Palmon digivolves too, or Shinkas into whatever and so forth. So I have a strong feeling Yamato and Taichi are going to get those cool Digivolution sequences, while the others are just going to get those generic ones that we saw in this episode that Palmon had. But other than that, the episode was really cool. It was really fun. I definitely do like this kind of Joe as well. Definitely, there were some elements here that I liked about it. The animation was alright in the most part, but it was very fun and everything. And so next episode, by the looks of things, all 6 chosen children will be together, and it's gonna follow suit with that as well. So we've got that to look forward to and everything. So it was a really good episode. I really did enjoy it, and I cannot wait for the next episode to come out next Sunday. But other than that, that's it for me at the moment for Digimon Adventure 2020. This was my thoughts on episode 7, because I did really enjoy it. The animation was slightly top notch this time around, was very fluent a bit more this time around, and you could really tell. But other than that, oh, a bit of a hint, forgot to mention there was a glimpse of the Tokyo and actually being in Tokyo with Taichi's mother and Hikari being there, and the power went out for the microwave, and they mentioned how if this keeps up in a few days, then there's no way Tokyo can run or survive this whole power outage and everything like that. So we had that glimpse, and then it cuts back obviously to Tintamon and Izzy, Koshiro, because they were still in the network heading towards the digital world. So they all had that at the same time. But other than that, it's great and all, and the episode was great. So like always, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this week's episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya. Another great episode this week, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did reviewing it and watching it, of course. It was a fun episode, but like always, you can check whatever appears on screen here. You can check these videos out and whatnot. And also you can comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this video or this week's episode down in the video description comment section down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press that bell notification and click on all to keep up to date with all my videos in the near future. And I'll see you later on today again with my chapter review for Mission Yozakura Family. See you then.